Hello, Gecko and Isopod fans. This is Wally from Supreme Gecko. I know in the description that I said that this is just the giveaway video, but I'm going to throw in some tips and techniques near the end, but I want to talk about the giveaway. About 3 weeks ago, I announced that we are going to do a giveaway from the Buy Me a Coffee page. Now, that's where we provide a way for you to support Supreme Gecko in either an immediate support or becoming a member. And with membership, you know that there's tons and tons and tons of benefits, from videos to articles to spreadsheets showing our preferred vendors and preferred places to buy supplies. And we're going to be working on providing more information during these next few months. So make sure that you become a member of the Buy Me a Coffee page, and the link is going to be in the description and the very first comment as well. Tons of benefits, hopefully more than the cost of membership. But let's talk about the giveaway. We're going to be giving away 3 gifts coming up real quick. The first gift is for our advanced members. And actually, this is 2 gifts. We're going to select 2 winners. And let me read off the gifts that we'll be providing. A choice of either a Pangea 8-ounce crusted gecko diet, or, and this is really cool, a Supreme Gecko t-shirt. Isn't that cool? My son makes them. All the proceeds go directly to Tim, and it doesn't go to Supreme Gecko. So if you're looking for the shirt or the Pangea, you can certainly get it from our store, supremegecko.com. And the third choice that you get is a $30 Isopod gift certificate. I'll pay for the shipping. You select isopods or isopod supplies like the Supreme Isopod Chow, whatever you're looking for $30. And again, 2 different gifts, 2 different winners. And now for our elite members, and this is the top of our membership, we're giving away a $200 gift certificate to Supreme Gecko. And we're going to be including lots of pictures of animals that we'll have for sale tomorrow and Sunday. Over the weekend, we're going to add a lot of pictures of animals that we'll have for sale, and that $200 gift certificate will go right to one of those animals, isopods or supplies. It doesn't matter. Now, you're asking, why are we doing this big giveaway? It's easy. It's a way for us to give back to you, the community, for becoming members, for supporting the Supreme Gecko page and helping us do these videos through the purchase of new equipment or some means of improving this whole YouTube experience. It's our way of saying thank you very much. The drawing is going to be held Monday, August 1st, live on the Supreme Gecko YouTube channel. So make sure that you keep watching for more details on the specific time. Make sure that you tune in Monday night during the live presentation. And who's all eligible for the giveaway? I have all the details right here in this video. But I'm going to go ahead and throw the list of eligible people, eligible members, in the description of this video. But if I missed anybody at all, make sure that you contact me as soon as possible, latest being Sunday night, so that we have time to prepare for Monday. And you can contact me here on this video, or you can go over to Facebook or Instagram or even TikTok. Contact me, let me know that you're not on this list if I missed you. And like I said before, there are so many benefits to becoming a member of the Supreme Gecko Buy Me a Coffee program. Now, in the future, we're going to be doing 2 videos a month. Both of them very informative, both of them to try to help as much as possible the reptile community. We're also, from this point forward, going to be doing 1 giveaway a month as well. And on the Buy Me a Coffee page, we're going to include articles like tips and tricks, featured breeders, and we're going to have a Gecko of the Month, including pictures and a little bit of care information. So, huge benefits. We might even share a little bit of behind the scenes things that are going on at the Supreme Gecko facility. And if you know me, I have to share some tips and techniques in these videos, or else it's not a Supreme Gecko video. So let's get into, maybe I'll come up with 3 or 4 here. Let's talk about feeders, specifically crickets. If you have those long paper towel tubes, you can throw those into your critter keeper, and you can pull those out easily, and the crickets will come right out of those tubes. Perfect way to harvest some crickets when you're ready to feed them. Tip number 2, I never feed crickets the same day that I purchase them. I always put them away and feed them a carrot or some kind of a firmer vegetable and a wheat or corn bran first to cycle through the foods in their bodies. And I also like to do that to get good foods into them for a day, and then we feed them to the geckos. Let's talk about dubias. Never ever put holes and ventilation screening on the sides of your Dubia containers. Always put it on the top. The reason for that, he says out of experience, is that the dubias will climb right up that screening and possibly get out if you have any holes in the top. Any gaps in the top of your container, they'll get out of. Here's a question we get all the time. How do you harvest the dubia babies? Well, we do the sifting using the green sifting containers or the buckets with holes in them, varying sized holes in them. After we've collected all the adults and all the medium dubias, we collect all the babies that we can, but we'll always have babies in the frass. To get the babies out of that frass, we put all of that material, the babies and the extra babies in the frass, into another container, put an egg carton on top of that, and put some vegetables on top of the egg carton. We wait a couple of hours, go back, and we can tap that cardboard egg carton into another container and get the babies off. And we'll cycle that through probably 4 or 5 times and get as many babies as we possibly can. How about some isopod tips? I used to crush eggshells for calcium using a mortar, and that was very labor intensive. It's fun to sit in front of the TV and crush eggshells, but for as many isopods as we had, I had to do something a little bit different. So I went out and bought a $25 coffee grinder, which some of you have already suggested to me to do a long time ago, and put the eggshells in there, and within minutes I have all of my eggshells, even a big bag of eggshells, all ground up. Here's another question that we get all the time. How do I know if the culture is growing too fast when I should move those isopods to a bigger enclosure? Well, the easiest way that you know when to do that is to go into your isopod enclosure and away from the substrate, a little bit below the substrate, take a spoonful of the substrate and smell it. If it smells like pee, ammonia, it's time to transfer those isopods to a new enclosure. All right, we have to do a couple of gecko tips and techniques. Let's talk about hides. For geckos, I love using flower pots, the saucers for flower pots, overturned with a little V-notch in them. It's perfect because it's really close to the substrate, and geckos seem to like that very confined area. Works perfect for us. They come in all kinds of colors, but I like the terracotta, the brown colors. It kind of is a little bit more natural in the gecko enclosure. Talking about hides, always give your geckos some type of a humid hide with koi fiber or some other moist material so that they can go in there and hydrate and also lay eggs. We used to not have hide boxes for our banded geckos. We've put in hide boxes for all the banded geckos. They always use it, well, to poop, number one, but also to lay their eggs in the hide boxes. They used to burrow into the substrate. Sometimes I would find dried up eggs out of the substrate, and since I moved over to hide boxes, it works perfect. Always give your geckos a hide box. Now I say that even though I don't do that for the Periodora picta. I just use the sand and the terracotta colored flower pot saucers on top of the sand, and I moisten the sand for them to lay eggs. So do as I say, not as I do with the Periodora picta. And if you're looking for us on social media, make sure that you check out Supreme Gecko on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. All the links are down below in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck with the giveaway if you're a member. We'll see you next video.